because I can't even bring this home. I had a pocket full of this crap, which I found on the site. You can kick around and find.
You're thinking 1,500 years. Everything that's just on the surface hasn't been picked up already.
You're the first one to go on this tour?
How then?
Nope. You can see when you're going, like we were crawling down the back of these hills that you're really not supposed to be at, and you can see the sediment, it's like dug away a little bit. You can see like stuff sticking out of it, but you can't dig through it. It would take you 2 hours to dig through it, and you'd need a toothbrush because you'd break it. You know what I mean?
So no one wanted to invest 2 hours to get something that's 1,500 years old.
You'd rather pick up the junk that everyone else threw away.
No, I'm telling you.
Is that really for real?
Yeah, the stuff, the full stuff that I got, the actual stuff that I have, I have a poison jar. You have to go. We drove 3 hours into the jungle, to these Indian towns. There's nobody there. You're driving up roads, certain parts, the guerrillas can come out and, they stop traffic, just put a roadblock up, and then they just, do whatever with you. So
I'd make a joke about today, but I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
So, why would you go there when the guerrillas could just stop you?
That's the only way to get to the place we were going.
Did they stop you?
No, nothing.
Can you just be thrown in prison?
Yeah, the cops are worse. The cops are worse than the Brazil cops. Yeah, the cops are the same thing.
Of course they are.
Yeah, they're terrible people.
Correct.
They're all right. Yeah, they all have those little black jumpsuits.
Really?
They look like
paramilitary looking.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And they're
one of those.
They're in Toyota Jeeps.
Yeah, machine guns in the back.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, machine guns, which is uncomfortable. But yeah. Plus when you turn 16, your parents give you a car and a gun as a Guatemalan.
That's nice.
Or someone in Detroit.
Me.
So all of this and all this. All of this.
Tried.
That was a good line. All this and this whole risk for a rock that you can't prove is 1,500 years old. How do you prove
it's not even a rock? It's just kind of
No. The stuff that I got, this is the bottom of a pot from
How can you tell?
How do you know that?
It's
because the guy I was with, honest to God, I swear to God, if I didn't bring the regular stuff because I didn't want to bring it back
the guy's
through
a gift
customs.
store.
He knows how to take stuff back.
How do you take it back?
Gotta catch an old freighter.
You don't ship it. You gotta there's a bunch of other stuff that's you buy a bunch of. I don't want to give away his secrets, but there's a certain way. There's a certain way he does it that you put it back in, and then if they take stuff out, you're like, oh, this is bullshit. Okay, go ahead. But
really.
Yeah, but
but you just throw more curses on regular FM radio.
I'm sorry, guys.
Potty mouth.
I'm still a little out of it.
So if you get caught digging in the Mayan ruins, what happens?
You get arrested.
Really?
Oh yeah, you can't. It's like going into a museum. It's protected.
But how do you get there?
You can walk in. You can look at it, and it's so funny. You go in, and they dug up all the dirt. It's like 5 feet of dirt that's settled over this in the last 1,500 years. And you go in, and it looks like Apocalypto. It's all the stairs and the pyramids, and you're inside of this place. And there's only one 85-year-old Guatemalan guy guarding it, and you used to be able to give him a little cash and he'd let you go down and walk around and do some stuff, but you can't do it anymore. They'll definitely you just can't do it. So
what do you mean pyramids?
And it's in the middle of this
the jungle.
city. It's in the middle of this part.
That part.
The first place was in the middle of the city. So it's you're not in a really safe area. It's okay, but you're not really safe. So you're in this middle of this park, and you don't want you just got to kind of go in, look around. You can kick around a little bit. That's where I found these little knife heads.
Yeah.
And stuff. His friend actually found when he was walking around there an actual head from a statue, a face, one time. But
really,
yeah, that's hard to do. We had to drive 3 hours into the jungle to go to this little Indian town, and it hasn't changed in 400 years. It's all Guatemalans. It's, they have an old church, and there's just people screaming with incense, and they're all sitting on the stairs, and nobody's been there, so everybody looks the same. Like America, people have sex with each other, and they mix it up, so we all look different. Guatemalans, nobody goes there and has sex with Guatemalans. So they look the same exact way they've looked for the last 1,500 years. It's just the same fat face over and over and over again.
That's creepy.
And They just come right up to you, and they're just whatever that, all I know is Mia su nombre. That's all I know.
What's that?
That's what is your, no, it's ¿Cuál es su nombre? What is your name? And
why would you care?
Mi nombre es Roberto. My name is Roberto. That's all I know.
Knew what that one
How
was.
far? Where is it? Is it?
Not all of us.
Is this in South America? Is it in South America?
No, well, it's
Don't
it's actually a good question. It's not South America. It's Central America. But you're right. It's
near Moscow.
It's underneath us, as you would say.
Is it in the American basement?
Is this near Aruba?
So wait, it's a 3-hour drive into the jungle.
You have to drive. You drive out of the city, and it's real. The dangerous part isn't even like the people coming out of the woods. The dangerous part, it's a 1-lane highway, and it's up into the mountains. But the buses, this is the only way these people get around, and they jam them on. Like there's a guy in front that hangs on outside. They stop. They jam these little Guatemalans on this thing. And then they just take off. But these guys do 50, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're always hearing about those things plummeting off a cliff.
I saw a truck, dude, right off the cliff because they're driving for hours. They drive for 24-hour shifts, and they fall asleep at the wheel, and they'll just fly off the mountain.
You saw it go off the mountain.
I saw a truck go off the mountain into a gully.
And you didn't go and rifle through that and see what you can get out of that truck?
Yeah,
I mean, why drive 3 hours?
No, it had a big gas
relic.
tank on the back of it. I thought it was going to blow up.
Was the guy all right?
I don't know. I don't
Look
care.
at this idol I got. It's
I
a
don't
little
care.
bulldog.
So what about the food
I got a
poisoning?
finger.
Bobby? Food poisoning?
Well, I want to get to the 3 hours thing.
You get in. You pull into this town. It's literally cobblestone streets.
Is there a hotel?
I mean the place we stayed the first night. We had to go to
It's a Radisson, so it's pretty good.
After all this, did you sign your second deal with Comedy Central for another CD? I mean, to do all this? No, come on. You know what I mean?
We know what you were trying to mean, but
Yeah. So
Anyways.
Bobby, let's
You're
go.
in the town.
so. Anyways, the hotel was unbelievable. It was like old school hotel when we got there, but we had to drive another hour to where we were going to get these.
So 3 hours plus an hour.
Yeah, plus an hour, and you get into this town, you park your car. It's kind of weird because it's almost like going to Yankee Stadium. There's some Guatemalan waving people in to these little spots, and then you walk into this town, and it's just old, man. It's old. It's all Guatemalans, and these little streets like a flea market. But they go forever in every direction. It's like a maze of these things, and you walk down, but then you'll see like some old stuff out front, and then you go in, and then you got to talk to the guy. And then the guy will be like, come back in like 20 minutes with a bag full of stuff, like legitimate stuff, and it's like
So basically, you went this far and bought stuff at a flea market.
That's pretty much what I'm getting out of this.
you're probably right.
But wait a second.
This isn't this
like,
big.
You could do it in Jersey.
The man went and got the trinkets. He didn't sell you junk.
Well,
knowing that you may call the Better Business
this
Bureau.
stuff is probably taken from like tombs.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's so hard to get a piece like a statue that is together, because when they excavate this place, they're going in, they're smashing them, breaking them up, taking them out. A lot of the tomb stuff that's buried with these people are intact because it's in the tomb, and that's so you can't. You're not supposed to even touch
Wait,
that.
if you ever say I'm dumb, you just bought something you think is 1,500 years old from a man in a flea market.
Right.
He went in the back and got an old soda bottle that was broken and said, hey, the fat guy's going to pay for this. Are you out of your mind? You are probably
They're
the
all
dumbest
fat.
human. You're the dumbest human I've ever met.
They're all
okay?
fat.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're a sucker because let's go for relics and you buy it from a man. Do you think he's going to sell anything of value to you for $2?
You're right, Voss. I mean, I could have bought a Rolls Royce off of eBay.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. No, here's the second question.
Not to get
Here's
not
the
to go
second
and get
question.
some culture in me, but
Here's
yeah.
the second one.
I-
When you go in Brazil, like they'll rob you and kill you. They say don't bring any valuables down to
Yes.
Brazil. Will that happen in this place? I mean, were you scared to walk around that you'd get stabbed?
Yeah,
or,
but I was-
shanked with a relic?
Yeah, you get killed there. They kill people. I mean, kill people all the time. All the time.
Let's go to Brooklyn Ace. Brooklyn Ace.
Bobby, what do you want to get through this story in real time?
I'm sorry, dude. I know
It's a bit slow.
I'm
this
a little.
story.
I'm still getting over being sick, dude. You're
All
right.
right, well, we're gonna get into you getting sick after the break. All right.
Yes.
You got some kind of food poisoning on your last?
I got
night?
amoebas. I got the amoebas.
Actual amoebas. Wow.